You know that feeling when you're walking to your car late at night and you hear a noise behind you? Your keys are suddenly poking through your fingers, your heart beats a little faster, and you practically dive into the driver's seat. Why do we do that? It's a deep, primal fear, a fear that someone is watching, that we've been chosen. But what if I told you that choice is rarely random? That for the most dangerous predators among us, picking a victim is a cold, calculated process, almost like a grocery list. And today, we're going to talk about what's on that list. Not to scare you, but to empower you. Because knowledge, it's the best defense. Let's rewind to the 1970s for a second. Ted Bundy, you've probably heard of him. Young, law student, charming. But he had a type. It's well documented. He almost exclusively targeted young women with long dark hair, parted down the middle. Now, was that a coincidence? Did he just happen to keep running into women who looked like that? No. He was shopping. He had a specific, twisted checklist in his head, and he was looking for someone who ticked all his boxes. After studying countless cases, experts have found these checklists almost always include 5 key things. The first and biggest one is vulnerability. Think about it from the predator's perspective. Their number one goal isn't to get what they want, it's to not get caught. So they are hardwired to find the path of least resistance. They're not looking for a fight, they're looking for an opportunity. Are you alone? Are you looking at your phone, completely distracted? Are you struggling with groceries, or do you seem upset? They are masters at reading body language. Someone with their shoulders slumped, head down, looking lost. That signals vulnerability. It's like a flashing neon sign that says, low risk. The second item on the list is availability. This is a practical one. You can be the perfect target, but if the killer can't get to you, it doesn't matter. This is why they have what's called hunting grounds, places they feel comfortable and confident. For Jeffrey Dahmer, his hunting ground was his own apartment. He'd lure men back there. For others, it might be a specific bar, a bus route, a hiking trail they know like the back of their hand. It's all about access. Can they get to you without raising an alarm? Can they isolate you? If the answer is yes, you've just become available. Now, this third one is darker. It's more psychological. It's symbolism. To a serial killer, their victim often isn't even a person. They're a symbol, a stand-in for someone else. A famous example is Ed Kemper. He had a deeply troubled relationship with his mother, and the women he targeted, they symbolized her. He wasn't just killing a stranger. In his twisted mind, he was acting out a rage against his mother. The victim represents a hated group, a memory, a trauma. They're a character in the killer's internal story. The fourth trait is desirability. And I want to be really clear here. This has nothing to do with being pretty or handsome in a conventional way. It's about fitting a very specific and often very bizarre fantasy. It's like they're building a model airplane and they need a very specific part. For Bundy, it was that specific hairstyle. For another killer, it might be a certain age, a certain color of jacket, a certain profession. You are not a person to them. You are an object that either fits their fantasy or you don't. Finally, the fifth item on the checklist is environment. This is the logistics test. It overlays everything else. They can have the perfect victim, but if the environment is wrong, they might just walk away. They are subconsciously running through a scenario. How can I approach? Can I attack here without being seen? What's my escape route? Is there a camera, a witness, a dog that might bark? A crowded, well-lit street? Bad environment for them. A dark, quiet parking lot with a quick exit onto a highway? Perfect. So, that's the checklist. Vulnerability, availability, symbolism, desirability, environment. It sounds cold and clinical, and it is. So what do we do with this? How do we make sure we don't tick these boxes? It's simpler than you think. Your greatest weapon is your presence. Project awareness. When you're walking to that car, don't be on your phone. Be on your environment. Look around. Hold your head up. Make brief eye contact with people. Walk with purpose, like you know exactly where you're going and you're not afraid to be there. This does one crucial thing. It shatters the number one item on their list: vulnerability. You are no longer an easy, low-risk target. You have just presented yourself as a hard target, someone who is aware, who would put up a fight, who would be able to describe them to the police. Predators are opportunistic. They want the easiest meal. When you project confidence, you take yourself off the menu. So the next time you feel that little pang of fear, remember this: it's not paranoia, it's your intuition. Listen to it. Trust your gut. Hold your head high and walk with purpose. You've now seen the Predator's playbook, and knowing the game is the first step to winning it. Thanks for listening. Stay aware and stay safe.